welcome to The Explainer. Let's talk about generative AI. Have you ever felt like you're just talking to a brick wall? You ask for something amazing, something brilliant, and what you get back is, well, it's pretty bland. Today, we're going to fix that. We are diving into the one skill that can totally transform your AI results, making sure you get exactly what you need every single time. I bet this sounds familiar. You're using the latest AI tool, you're all excited, but the answers you get are just meh. They're so generic, right? Not really what you were hoping for. And you end up spending more time fixing the output than you saved in the first place. It's super frustrating, but believe me, there's a solution. Okay, so here's the secret, the thing most people miss. The problem usually isn't the AI, not at all. The quality of what you get out is directly tied to the quality of what you put in. It's that simple. It all comes down to your prompt. So let's talk about the art of writing prompts. This is where we get into the solution. It's a skill, and honestly, it's kind of an art form. It's called prompt engineering. And mastering this, well, that's the key to unlocking what these incredible tools can really do. So what is prompt engineering? Well, think of it as the art and skill of crafting the perfect instructions to guide an AI. Here's a great way to think about it. You are the director, and the AI is your amazingly talented but super literal actor. Your prompt? That's the script. It's the direction you give. And let me tell you, this skill is becoming so important, it's actually becoming a full-blown career for a lot of people. All right, let's get into the core principles for success. And the best part? You absolutely do not need to be a coder or a tech wizard to be great at this. Seriously. Anyone can become a fantastic prompt engineer. You just need to follow a few simple but really powerful principles. Let's walk through them together. Okay, let's break this down. This is basically the recipe for a great prompt. First up, clarity and precision. You gotta be specific, because vague prompts just give you vague, useless results. Next, give it some context. Tell the AI who the audience is, what the background is, the whole shebang. Then, be super explicit about your goal. What do you actually want to achieve? Don't forget to set some rules, some constraints, like word count or the tone of voice. And remember, this isn't a one-and-done thing. You'll need to iterate and refine. It's a process of trial and error. And last, but definitely not least, you have to think ethically. Make sure your prompts are respectful and don't introduce bias. This is your roadmap, right here. All right, a prompt's journey, from weak to best. Theory is great, but let's see how this stuff actually works in the real world, right? We're going to take a really simple request and watch it transform from a pretty weak prompt into something powerful that gets us exactly what we want. Okay, so here's our starting point. Design a lesson plan about multiplying fractions. I mean, it's a start, but it's just so vague, isn't it? Who is this lesson plan for? First graders? College students? What kind of lesson? An activity? A lecture? The AI has no choice but to guess, and you know what that means. A super generic, probably not very useful answer. So, how do we make this better? Well, look at this. We can instantly level it up just by adding a few key details. Instead of being vague, we can tell the AI to act as a specific role, like a math expert. We can define the audience, say 5th grade students, and we can ask for a certain style, like including practical activities. Just those few tweaks, bam, a world of difference. And now for the final form. Check out the level of detail here. We're telling it, you are a math expert and a teacher specializing in universal design for learning. We've got a specific audience, 5th grade students who are into soccer. We've even specified the teaching method, hands-on activities and collaboration. And this is a game changer, we told it exactly how to format the output. Display the output in a table. See? This isn't just a simple question anymore. It's a detailed blueprint for a perfect result. So let's just quickly break down why this prompt is so darn effective. Every single piece has a job to do. Giving it a role and expertise sets the professional tone. The specific audience makes the content relatable. I mean, soccer-themed fraction problems? Genius. The teaching method tells it how to build the lesson, not just what to include. And that output format? That makes the result organized and ready to use. We have left absolutely nothing to chance. Okay, practical and ethical impact. Because it's not just about getting better answers, right? Let's talk about how you can use these skills in the real world and why it's so important that we all use them responsibly. Okay, here's a pro tip for you, and this one is a game changer. Remember how we asked the AI to put the lesson plan in a table? Well, when you do that in a tool like Microsoft Copilot, it often gives you an output that you can export straight to Excel with literally one click. How cool is that? By telling it the format, you're not just making it look nice, you're actually building a bridge between your AI tool and your other software. It's all about making your workflow seamless. Now, this part is really important. Having this skill gives us a certain amount of power, and with that comes responsibility. It's on all of us to be thoughtful and ethical with our prompts. We need to make sure we're creating content that is respectful, inclusive, and genuinely helpful. We have to steer clear of anything that could cause harm. Honestly, this is how we make sure that we're building a better, safer future with AI. So we've gone through the whole framework. You have the tools now. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? What's the very first task you're going to engineer a killer prompt for? What problem are you going to solve? The possibilities, they're pretty much endless. Go try it out.